been nominated, so they say, for 5 Nobel Peace Prizes. He's not a dodo. His name is Dr. Fritz Schaefer, and he runs the CCQC building, whatever that stands for. And I asked him specifically, sir, from your perspective, if you had to give a grade to Richard Dawkins and his argument for reason and not God, what kind of marks would he get? All right, now without being snarky, you brought up Richard Dawkins. Now, he would be perhaps the leading spokesperson against a fellow like you. In your estimation, without being mean, how sophisticated do you believe are the arguments of today's neo-atheists, like Richard Dawkins, the late Christopher Hitchens, Sam Harris?
I don't think they're sophisticated at all. There's nothing these gentlemen have said that hasn't been said many times before.
Okay, so
for hundreds of years.
But they seem to be catching on, and they speak with a great deal of authority.
Well, they're aggressive. I mean, Sam Harris is a nobody. Dawkins, had a good career as a zoologist at Oxford, but he never made full professor. And he discovered 30 years ago he was much better at writing books for a general audience than for doing science. And he hasn't done any science for a long, long time. I mean, I think Hitchens, I'm sorry he's dead, but I don't think he had any particular qualifications.
All right, now, if you were going to, and we know that it's the Word of God that does the converting of a human heart, but if you could say one thing, you're having dinner with Richard Dawkins, to undermine his worldview, how would you go about doing that without using the Bible?
That's not an easy question to answer. I'd start with the comment I made before, that it's not so much that he doesn't believe in God. It seems to be more that he's mad at God.
He sure does seem to be mad,
yeah,
doesn't he?
So I would try to make some distinction between those two.
Suppressing the truth in unrighteousness. That's what was going on at the Reason rally.